All right, 622, live positive. Just months ago, it was a dilapidated building that wasn't fit for anybody to live in.
And now it's getting a new lease on life as it gets ready to open its doors to help people who need a place to live.
Carolyn Ryan, live now from the new Riverside Park in Fort Lauderdale to explain it all. Hi, Carolyn.
Good morning, guys. You know, this is one of those extreme home makeover stories that really tugs at your heartstrings, and this is just one unit that not long ago was pretty run down, and now this one and many others like it, at least 8, are going to be home to, for a lot of folks, to 8 low-income adults who suffer from mental illness. And I apologize, I'm a little bit dark in here, but they're still getting the lights fired up in here, and we just wanted to give you an idea of how it looks now after being renovated. First, though, just to give you a little background, I'd like you to take a look at these before pictures. Really an unlivable complex with boarded up windows and no vibrancy, but with help from Broward Housing Solutions, a community-based nonprofit housing development organization, and the Wazi Foundation, which focuses on mental health, this property was renovated and brought to code, and now 7 out of 8 units are being occupied by folks who really need a place to call home. Joining me live now to talk a little bit more about this project is Lisa Vecchi. I hope I pronounced that correctly. She's the CEO of Broward Housing Solutions, and we are in one of the only empty unit that's here right now. Tell us about some of the renovations that you can kind of see in here around us.
Sure. Some of the renovations that we utilized with the funding from the Wazi Foundation as well as Broward County, we upgraded our kitchen cabinets, our countertops. We also did some internal renovations as far as resurfacing the walls. We are working a little more with the electrical portions of it, but a lot of the renovations pretty much took place outside.
Right, and I can see even too in here, it's a very large unit. I mean, a big living room, you got a nice long hallway this way, the kitchen's back here, new countertops. Looks great. How much money was put into these renovations?
Actually, the total renovation with the funding was $87,873 in total. With that, we got a new roof. We were able to resurface the concrete area outside. We had landscaping. We had new sewage that was done along with the drainage, the hurricane impact windows. So we did quite a bit for our tenants here before they moved in.
Great. So what was once a rundown building is now a place for a lot of folks to call home. We appreciate you speaking with us this morning. And there's going to be an official ribbon cutting coming up at 8 o'clock for this new Riverside complex here. And also a little bit later in the show, we're going to speak to one of the tenants who already lives here and find out and see from her just how this new home has impacted her life. That's coming up in a little bit. For now, we are reporting live this morning. Carolyn Ryan, NBC Fort Lauderdale.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Yeah.
I love
All right, time to live positive at 10 minutes before 7 o'clock.
Yeah, just months ago it was a dilapidated building that wasn't fit for anybody to live in.
Now it's getting a new lease on life as it gets ready to open its doors to help people who need a place to live.
Here's Carolyn Ryan. She's live from the new Riverside Park in Fort Lauderdale with more. Hey, Carolyn.
Good morning, guys. About 20 minutes ago, I showed you the inside of a vacant unit here at the Riverside complex. And in just a minute, I'm going to take you inside a unit that's lived in and introduce you to the woman who lives there. In the meantime, though, I do want to show you some before pictures of this complex. Not long ago, this building was run down and dilapidated, as you mentioned. That is until the Broward Housing Solutions stepped in to facilitate a renovation. Now, 7 out of 8 units are being occupied by low-income adults who suffer from mental illness. Nearly $90,000 went to the project. They spruced up the landscaping, they redid the roof, the flooring, the counters, and they made it into a suitable home for folks who really need it. With that said, I want to take you inside this unit here, unit number 8, and show you what it looks like, all done up and decorated and lived in. And this is Erin's apartment, and Erin lives here with her 2 boys and her fiance. And Erin, I just want to find out from you personally, what has this apartment meant to you and your life and your boys?
It means everything to me, because before I was in between homes, and now I'm living somewhere that I can actually call home. And this apartment is not just for being here, but it's also for, I'm on the first time home buyers program, and this apartment helped me stabilize to get that from being here.
So it's really helping you get on your feet
And actually own my own home.
and own your own home. And I see it looks so lived in and so comfortable in here. You've got a big flat screen, some comfy chairs. What sorts of things have you done to sort of make this your own?
I just, with the help of Broad Housing Solutions, through them, they gave me the strength to maintain. They showed me that mental illness is a part of me, but it's not defining me. It's not who I am. It's just something that is part of me, but I can still be somebody. And I don't have to be living in a shell and be depressed, and I can come out and be somebody in life. And Broad Housing gave me that opportunity, because when you're homeless and don't have a place to live and don't know where you're going to put your kids and actually have some place to call home, it's amazing.
Very well said, Erin. Thank you for allowing us into your home. There's an official ribbon cutting for this new apartment complex at 8 o'clock this morning. All the folks who helped make it possible will be here for that. That's the very latest from Fort Lauderdale. Carolyn Ryan, NBC News.
Oh, great story.
That's living positive.
Absolutely. It's great to see that lady doing so well and enjoying her home.
Yeah,
Gives her a lot of pride. Yeah.
It's 7.5 minutes before 7 o'clock.
We'll be right back.